Welcome back to this special edition of Kababayan Today. I'm Ted Benito, your guest host, and with my special guest, Mr. Mark Dacascos.
Aloha.
You were giving us your journey
Yes, okay.
to Hollywood. So now you are in San Francisco. Chris Lee discovers you.
Chris Lee discovers me.
And he thought you'd be perfect for Joan Chen, who
Yeah.
is, I must admit, everybody that I know had a crush on Joan Chen when I first saw her, or when they first
Amazing.
saw her. Yeah.
She was and still is amazing.
So what happened?
Okay, so Chris gives me his number and says, call me if you want to audition, if you think you might want to try. And I go back to my mom and I said, yeah, you know, this guy asked me if I wanted to try out for this movie, and I don't think I want to do it. And she said, why not? You know, life is a big roller coaster ride. It's an adventure. The monkhood didn't quite work out. You're not sure about going into the military. Or actually, it was more like, as the mother, I don't want you to go into the military. I was kind of leaning toward it. So actually, that's
gonna say, yeah.
She really wanted me to just hold back a little bit. So I said, okay. She said, why not audition? At least try it.
Okay.
Okay. So I call Chris up. I go in. I audition for Chris and director Wayne Wang. Wow. And I'm pretty sure I was awful. But Chris and Wayne must have seen something, because they called me back up a few days later, or maybe they didn't have anybody else to audition, and they decided, oh, we have no other choice. But they called me in, and I got the part.
Wow.
Yeah, and so check this out. My first day on set now, never having taken a drama class, never been in a school play before in my life, let alone seen big 35mm cameras. At that time it was 35, way back when it was 35mm.
Right.
And Chris is there, and of course Wayne's on the set. And I said, so, you know, Wayne comes over and says, okay, so we're going to improv the scene a little bit, and I'm not quite sure, but I have an idea what that means, you know, making it up on the way. He says, this girl, this beautiful Chinese girl, is going to be your girlfriend. Her name is Joan Chen, right? And at that time, Joan wasn't famous in America. Cool thing, ironically, she spoke, of course, perfect Chinese, fantastic English, and she was studying German. I speak English, went to school in Germany, so my German's fluent, and I was studying Chinese. He says, so Wayne tells her, I want to make this different. I want you guys to do your dialogue in German.
Whoa.
And you're the boyfriend, you haven't seen your girlfriend in a while, you come back, you have a couple words with her, and then you end up making out with her.
Wow.
And I went,
okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So I said, do I kiss her? And he says, yeah. I said, well, how do I kiss her? He starts laughing. Well, how do you kiss your girlfriend? I went, he goes, that's how I want you to kiss her. And I went, wow, this acting thing is interesting.
Oh my God. So what year was this?
Oh my gosh, I was 18 still, 80.
The late 80s, right?
Yeah, well, no, I'm 64, 74, 84. Mid-80s. So it was 81, 82.
Okay.
Right? Something like that.
Yeah. Okay,
so action, we do it, and this is the thing.
And then you got the bug.
Well, I couldn't, when he said cut, I didn't want to cut. Anyway,
well, it's Joan Chen. Okay.
So that was my first experience. And after that, besides Joan being amazing,
right,
I thought maybe this is a good combination of like being a martial artist and helping people. You know, if we do our job right, I feel as an actor, if we do our job right, we entertain, we inspire, we educate.
Correct.
You know, and I thought,
I believe that.
Okay,
I really believe that.
I do too. So,
so flash forward, you've done now 40-something movies, 20-something episodic TV shows, and you know, for people that are living in the dark ages, if you don't have the Food Network and know Mark as a chairman on Iron Chef America, or don't watch CBS, where he plays the villainous Wo Fat on Hawaii Five-0. And that's just like the tip of the. So you're like all over the place, right? I mean, let's talk about the movies and the TV stuff. What has been your favorite, most memorable sort of character? I know that you did. I loved when you did The Crow.
Thank you.
That series was wonderful. That was
Thank you.
I think when I first saw you. But then everybody, and especially people in France, know you from Brotherhood of the Wolf, which is like.
Thank you.
Well, everybody says, you know, God, Mike, that was Mark Dacascos.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what has been your favorite?
Okay, well, you know what really started my career was a movie called Only the Strong.
Only the Strong, okay.
Only the Strong, a capoeira movie. Yeah.
Well, you do capoeira too?
Yes, and
gosh.
Well, I did. Way back when, I did capoeira. And that movie for me was really special because I played a capoeira teacher. I played a student and teacher in the movie. But I love the martial art, and I love the essence, the spirit, the value, the philosophy of capoeira. That meant a lot to me, and
that movie meant a lot to you?
that meant a lot to me because it really, I mean, one, it opened up my career, and two, I think it has the essence of martial arts.
Right.
It really has the essence of martial art.
That is important to you then. This background, this respect for the martial arts, it's something that you've carried on in each of the projects, the movies, the TV that you've done, right? I mean,
I try, Ted, because to me, it's like, you know, of course, martial arts, it gives you skills to defend yourself, and you get a strong body, and you can do cool tricks sometimes, you know. But, go ahead.
Because I was going to ask, have you ever used martial arts in real life?
Unfortunately, yes.
You did?
Yes, but, you know, I think I'm pretty good at kind of sensing when I can get in trouble. And I think, for me, if I'm at my best at martial arts,
right,
I don't get myself in that situation, you know?
Correct.
If I know this place, there's a good chance of me getting in a fight, why go
Why
there?
go there?
Why go there? Because
Exactly.
my dad used to tell me martial arts should be like car insurance. You never want to have to use it, but you have it if you do.
Did you use martial arts when you did Dancing with the Stars?
Ha! I've wanted to a couple times. Oy, 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 oy.
And I remember I was there the night that you unfortunately got eliminated, but I was just so impressed by what you guys were doing.
Thanks. Well, you know what, though? I was going to say, bringing it back around, I did use martial arts in Dancing with the Stars because I was going to say, for me, more importantly than the physicality of the martial arts is the mentality, is the spirituality, is that discipline and focus and the breathing. And because of my training, I feel like I was able to channel that and kind of deal with the whole, you know, idea of being on a reality show and dancing and putting in these situations. So martial arts has helped me more than anything from the inside out.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll be right back with more with Mark Dacascos, my special guest on this special edition of Kababayan Today.
Go Ted!